Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, go. Hello, Facebook.
Week two.
It is QFM96's Friday Night Live, brought to you by Music Go Round. I just finally got my kids to shut up, and I think we're good to go. We're not going to have any interferences. Arch Madness, Dorsey, how you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. It's enjoying some of the better weather this week. Got a little bit of rain today, but sometimes I like some thunderstorms.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know.
Don't?
I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. Hey, what shirt you got on, man?
Oh, we got to go classic, man.
There you go. We rock Columbus. I switched up, Doris. I went with Wasp.
Okay.
I had that UFO shirt on during our run through, and Dorsey, you went with me to that concert. I had to buy the
Triple X. That's all they had.
I had to buy a Triple X, man, and that is just like
You tried to shrink it, right?
I tried to shrink it, man, and it is like Homer Simpson's moo-moo. It's like his fat guy dress, and it just anyway. But enough of that. So let's see here, Doris. On tonight's show, We've got QFM96 DJ Doug Risher does evenings over at QFM. He's also the production director, and all the bells and whistles that you hear, I mean, that's Doug. I mean, you know what I mean? He's one of the best in the business, and he's all ours, and Doug's going to join us here later. A top 3 list. Now, we're going to go with top 3 party songs.
Yeah, songs to party to, man.
So if you're out there on Facebook and stuff, we want to see, this is the interactive portion of this, Doris.
Yeah.
So we want to see what your top 3 party songs are. So there we go. So tonight's VIP 1, all right? Now we had our buddy Bruce last week from the bowling league.
Kind of hard to beat. He set the bar pretty high.
He set the bar high. But you know what? You know what we're doing? We're bringing the man in. VIP 1 tonight is going to be Circleville's own Terry Mater.
Roundtown.
From Roundtown. And if you've ever been to like a QFM 96 event, if you've ever been to a Gypsy King show, if you have ever been, where else? I mean, Terry's everywhere. You know, Terry. Like I've ever called him Terry. It's your old buddy Mater, man. And Mater's going to join us. He is our VIP 1. And a musical performance tonight from one of my favorites, Rat Bastard Syndicate. So, come on, man. Right?
Sure. And just to be fully transparent, if you tuned in last week, this is a learning curve. This is all new technology. It's a learning curve. I'm going to promise you that the audio is going to significantly increase for tonight's musical performance.
Right.
And also, I've talked to Stadium 11, and I think we're going to get the guys back on and give them a shot to play again with the audio quality they deserve.
Absolutely. And tonight, what are you drinking tonight, Dorsey? You got a drink or no?
I got the Frosty cup again, man.
What's in there, bro?
You just drop that in the freezer.
Yeah.
Look
at
that. Icy cold, man.
Look at that. And I've got, I'm going with Columbus Brewing Company. I'm going with their IPA tonight, but I've got it in my Blue Jacket koozie.
So you're 3 deep.
I'm 3. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not 3 deep. I had a batter, and he's done. I've got one now, and I've got a guy on deck.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
He's in the batter circle.
That is it. Probably shouldn't operate heavy machinery, but here we find ourselves. Let's start, before we even get Douglas into the conversation here, let's start with music news. And Doris, I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I think we scrapped that. Number one, we had some breaking news, and we've got to give it up for EBN there in Cincinnati. They were the first ones to break this story a couple hours ago, maybe, Doris, a couple hours ago. Yeah. This would have been the stadium tour. On the stadium tour, you've got Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Poison, and Joan Jett. And the show in Cincinnati has been postponed. So I'm hearing the rest is that was the domino here in the Buckeye State, Doors. So,
well, and to be fair, WEBN did report it, but I did scour all the official channels. Nothing official yet from the promoter, Live Nation. We do know that a statement's going to come out on June 1st. But I give those guys credit. They got their finger on the pulse down there. EBN probably knows what's up. It's just probably not official yet. But like you said, looking at a postponement versus a cancellation.
So, but here's the thing. And here's the thing with this postponement and not being a cancellation. Because we have plenty of friends, and I'm sure people watching this right now, they have friends who bought tickets. These tickets were not cheap.
They're pricey.
These tickets weren't cheap. So if it is postponed, do you get your money back? And that's, look, I don't know. I am but a simple caveman lawyer. I have no idea how that all shakes out. But something's, look, man, those people are in this time right now with everything that's happening. Just from reading my friends' Facebook posts and stuff here before we went on, I mean, people are counting on that money, man. They're counting on that money. So if you guys aren't doing it, give them their money back. Right. I mean, that's I don't know. I look, like I said, I have no idea if that is. I don't know. I have no idea if that's the deal. If it's postponed, canceled, you get your money, you don't get your money. But your thoughts, Doris? I mean, we were going to go up to the Cleveland show the next night.
Well, I can't say one way or the other until I see something official. I've seen multiple options pop out. What I have seen recently with postponements is that they give you the option of getting a refund, and you have a limited amount of time to get your refund, or you keep your tickets and they're good for the rescheduled date. Now, a lot of times when they say a postponement versus a cancellation, postponement means that they have already locked in another date for this to happen.
All right. So the Cleveland, so Cincinnati was at Great American. The Cleveland show was up where we saw Russell Wilson win. Dorsey, I just had to get that in. My buddy Brian, I saw where he's another 12 out there, and I wanted to give him a shout out. So
hey, we got our Russell expert Wilson here, Marissa from Promo West.
Marissa, hello.
If it is a postponement, you can request a refund. So there you go.
There you go. See, that's what I said. That's why I don't know nothing about birthing no babies, Doris. But so there you go. And she knows what the hell she's talking about.
Yes, she does.
So, all right, so you want to do these other stories that I had, Doris, because that kind of, I knew that was going to happen. I knew we were going to have this list of stuff that we wanted to talk about, and then boom, something like this was going to happen.
Well,
I should probably save.
Yeah, save them. Let's get talking to Doug, man. Doug's chomping at the bit.
He is, and before we get Doug on, let me throw this out before I forget it. Good vibes. If prayers are your thing. Frankie Benali, drummer for Quiet Riot. Make sure you get those out. I don't know if you caught any of that news, but we definitely thinking of Frankie. And I tell you what, man, Frankie was one of the original dudes rocking QFM96 wear, Doris. So anyway, just thinking of Frankie Benali right now. So should we go in there? Whereas our QFM96 DJ this evening is going to be your evening jock, Doug Risher. Hey, Doug, what's happening, brother?
What's going on, guys?
You good? Okay? So I don't know if you caught Marissa chimed in there and helped us out.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. I know she is not. Damn it, Doug. That's not what we meant. We were just don't
I live with
go
her,
down
so
that.
I know.
So Doug, we were talking about him. We're going to get into our top 3 list. Look at his slash. What is that, Doug? By the way,
it's my slash from New Orleans.
Is that the cake topper with his real hair?
Nah, I don't know. What just got it from New Orleans.
Did you see that? That was gross. Who would put Slash's hair on their cake?
I mean, some crazy fans. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. I mean,
here's my Axel to go with him. So
there you go.
Look at that. That's right. Well, we'll get into some Guns N' Roses, I think, when we're talking with you. So Doug, we're doing our top 3 list. We usually start with the QFM96 DJ. Tonight, our topic is your top 3 party songs. And gang, comment your 3 top party songs, and we'll give you a shout out and get your songs on as well. But Douglas, what do you got, man?
All right, for top 3 songs for partying, I have a lot. It was kind of hard for me to narrow it down back in the day. So this one, you might think it's kind of vanilla, but Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me. I remember the day that I first heard this song. I was just a kid in California, like, I don't know, maybe 11 or so. And
careful, dude. You're dating me, bro. Careful.
Yeah, but I was mowing my neighbor's lawn for like $5. His name was Doug, and my buddy lived like 2 doors down. And he comes running out of the house, and he's like, "Doug, you gotta come see this." So I turned the mower off, and I go into his house and witnessed the video for the first time, and I just like fell in love. And it was just one of those songs that always put me in a good mood, in a party mood. And they, you know what they say, or Archer says, that's how you get ants. Pour some sugar on.
Good Archer reference, bro. So, right on.
Yeah.
Right
on. One of my all-time faves. Love me some Def Leppard.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Number 2, I guess it would be Guns N' Roses, Paradise City, man. It's an oldie but goodie. Always gets you pumped and always kind of gets you in the mood just to have some fun. And I love me some GNR, man. Axel and Flash.
Go ahead, Dorsey. Go ahead.
Doug, I was just going to say, every time I hear Paradise City, and correct me if I'm wrong, it takes me to like being at a show in the summertime. I always feel like before a band takes the stage, you're outdoors, the stage is set, that they always blast that. And I always just picture the security dude just like rocking out, getting ready for the band to come on. I feel like every band almost plays Paradise City before they take the stage at an outdoor show. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, that's where all the girls are pretty. So I mean, how could you not like it?
Well, that's Dorsey. Good call. Leave it to Dorsey to be professional. Here's my question for you, and if I don't know if your friends did this out, and would you have been in the Boston area back then?
No, that was in California.
You were in Cali, okay.
Yeah.
So Dorsey, I don't know if you guys did this in Groveport, but we did this in Marietta, and you don't have to say it out loud. But did you guys rhyme city with a certain word?
With a certain female body part? Is that what you're thinking?
That's a good party right there, Doug.
A long time ago. So now you're dating.
Fair enough. Yeah, we're all taken. So what else you got, brother?
All right, I guess number one would have to be with Motley Crue. And three of my favorite things: girls, girls, girls. No offense, man, but no, another one of those great party songs that always just gets you in a good, upbeat, rocking mood and just ready to have some fun.
Man, Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, and Motley Crue. That is a party, Doug. That is a party.
The 80s hair metal, man. So I don't have any hair, but I had to live vicariously through those guys.
So who goes next, Doris? Is it me?
Well, Arch, you're next, but before we get there, I want to pop on someone.
What the people are saying.
We got Craig Dalton here. He says, "Have a drink on me, AC/DC." Girls, Motley Crue, and GNR. Look at this, man. He's 2 of your 3, Doug. You're on the same page as Craig here.
Hey, Meatloaf says 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Doug. So you and Craig are dialed in there. You got any other ones there, Doris?
That's it right now. Other
Fair
people.
enough.
Oh no, hold on. Let's see here. Here we go. Eric says AC/DC Money Talks, Moni, and Welcome to the Jungle. So some more GNR.
But here's the deal, fellas. At the Moni, and Eric, you can come back on if you want, but that's got to be the Billy Idol version, because that's when you chant the vulgarities, right? All right, I guess it's my turn. So here's the deal, guys. My top 3 list, and Dorsey, before you fire one up there, right? That's what I said. So here's the deal. With my list, Doug, yours is a party. Everybody's at your party and everyone's having a good time, the guys, the gals. When I started thinking about my list after I sent it to Dorsey, mine's kind of a sausage party. So I think it was. So this is basically a party for middle-aged dudes, married dudes like myself.
Hanging out in your garage, right?
And we're just hanging out in our garage and in our garages. And these are the songs we listen to. The first one is going to be Rainbow Stone Cold. Okay,
that's nice.
All right, and the reason I say that is because sometimes the party, gentlemen, is like, yeah, man, right? And then sometimes the party is like, yeah, man.
Gotcha. I see where you're going with that, Arch.
This is a great transitional song when things are getting kind of hectic and everything's loud and hectic, but then you throw Rainbow Stone Cold on, and everybody knows the objective. So let's move on to number 2. Oh, AC/DC Livewire. I think AC/DC is a party. That's a party requirement. I think we're all going to have AC/DC in our list, right?
Yeah, so I think so.
Let me go back to the garage party, middle-aged married dudes. And when my friends put this on, right, the Hawk's Nest, that's what we call my garage. But when we put this on, they crank it up, they hand me a broom, and then I just I transform into Ginger Young, who is like Angus and Malcolm's cousin it'd be like if Australia had a Washington County equivalent. That's what happens when that song. Dorsey, you've seen me, and I do the Angus Young, the strut across the stage. All right, number 1 is, there we go. Accept, Balls to the Wall, right? I mean, you guys know me. I love my German metal, the Scorpions, Michael Schenker. Let's see here, Accept, Halloween. Everybody's favorite, David Hasselhoff. Those are all great German metal artists. This is one that it just is a game changer, and it goes right into your veins. Are you guys hip to Balls to the Wall?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got
a comment. Jason Christie had a good one. Autograph Turn Up the Radio. That's a great one.
That is a good one, Jason. That is a good one. And let me just say one more thing about Balls to the Wall before we get to your list, Dorsey.
Sure.
There was some dudes that I grew up with, and when we were growing up, they spray painted balls to the wall on a building in Marietta, and they got in big trouble.
They weren't your balls though, right?
No, they were not my balls. But they wrote what was it? It was Balls to the Wall on one side, and then they wrote I Can't Drive 55 on the other one, and it's like the townspeople were not happy, but like the youth were. I mean, those were our Appalachian Picassos. So there you go. There's my three. Dorsey's are going to be good too. You know that.
Well, before we jump into mine, a few more. I don't want to skip that one because that is one of mine. But Jason Christie also says Rebel Yell. Andy Hathaway says Stone Cold is a great song. Joe Lynn, what a voice.
You got it, Andy.
Here we go. Doug Blessing from Rockhouse.
Oh, that's our boy, man. What's he got?
Shook Me All Night Long. Poison, Nothing But a Good Time. Donnie Iris, Love Is Like a Rock.
And he went with Love Is Like a Rock. That's Blessing. He knows.
Cindy Stoppa checking in with AC/DC TNT.
AC/DC is a given, guys.
Yeah.
I got to thank Doug Blessing for challenging me on that Facebook thing. That was torture. 10 days in a row having to put that album cover that we've all done.
Yeah.
Much harder than I thought it would be.
Isn't it? But that was fun, man. It was fun to do.
It was fun. It was like, how do I narrow it down to just 10? But no,
yours were really good, Doug. You had some good ones, man. You really did. It kind of it's cool when you see
hair
one.
metal, man.
Well, you don't know that, brother. What do you got, Doors?
All right, I'll get right into it. Man, when I think about songs to party to, things like these are songs I listen to and just get amped up, man. I'm just ready to go. Usually, if the night starts off with three songs, it's going to
Pearl Jam.
It's going to 3-4 in the morning. No, Pearl Jam is not
Pearl
one.
Jam.
We're talking party songs, okay?
All right.
So look,
Daughter by Pearl Jam.
It's Have a Drink. It's Have a Drink on Me, which was the B-side to You Shook Me All Night Long. That's why you see that there on the picture. But come on, you can't go wrong with AC/DC Have a Drink on Me. Bro. Once again, just get you amped up, get you ready to keep the party going to 3-4 in the morning. Obviously, that means you got somewhere to go after everything closes down on you, where you keep going.
In the morning.
Yeah, that's how I roll, man.
I couldn't do that.
Number
You're getting
two,
up at 3 or 4 in the morning with your kids, man.
Now,
what are you talking about.
Number 2, Ted Nugent, Free for All.
Yeah, Motor City Madman.
Sweaty Teddy, come on, man, get you amped up, ready to rock.
The Nuge.
Yes, given. That's a given.
Number 1, Kiss, Love Gun. You know what I mean?
I didn't put Kiss on my list. Hollow Notes. But damn it, that was a good, and Love Gun too, Dorsey. You always come with the Love Gun. There's got to be a better way to say that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? I've been reading this.
Every guy's nickname.
I've been reading this book called Bon. It's a Bon Scott biography. And I've always said this for years and years and years. I wish I could have seen Kiss and AC/DC together. Could you imagine seeing both those bands in the same night together?
No, not at all. You look at those old lists, especially there in the 70s, like you're saying, with some of those bands, it's just, in the package deals where you'd have, the bottom tier was like UFO and Nugent. You'd have like Sammy Hagar, solo Sammy. I'm throwing that out there.
Well, there you go. There's Drunk Carl with.
Here we go.
Oh, there he is, Sammy Hagar.
All crazy.
God love you. We gotta get Drunk Carl on. He loves his Sammy Hagar. He loves it. Yeah, man, and that's a great song too.
Hey, I got to defend Sammy Hagar for 1 minute. The dude knows how to live. He's got that beach vibe. The guy looks great for 70, and he's worth a buttload of money.
You know what? And let me just say this, and I'm a Roth era guy, but when it comes to parties, it's Sammy, I get it, man. I get it.
You got to figure it out, the lifestyle.
I get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But we can't compare eras. They have yet, Doug, when it comes to those two eras, they have yet to come up with a strain of marijuana that would make me believe that you could even compare those two eras. But Sammy on his own, hell yeah.
What's the jar in your desk?
What's the
Sammy Hate jar?
That's right. It's the Sammy Hate jar. Every time I say something bad about Sammy Hagar, I have to put money in there.
We should donate it to Jake.
It would take
Drunk Carl a keg of beer.
It really would. And I owe Carl a keg of beer, man. He's a hell of a dude, man. Carl, thanks for chiming in, brother. So what's our next take here, Dorsey? What do we got? Do we have to meet our VIP one?
Yeah, before we get into that, let's hit some more comments here. Let's see. Beth Webb, she likes I Love Rock and Roll. Joan Jett.
That's a good one. Any Joan Jett is a party one.
Buddy Kevin Young, Gypsy Road Cinderella, Mama Ken Aerosmith, The Wizard by Sabbath. You catch some of that on Sundays.
Kev Beam always hits me in the feels, man, for sure.
Rick Geffen, Cinderella Shake Me.
Love you, Rick.
Jerry Fortner saying some Montrose,
Jerry.
Rock Candy, Bad Motor Skeeter.
Yeah, or that's a growth board in you there, Doris.
Yeah, it is.
That motor skeeter.
Let's see.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Rick.
Don Robertson, Beautiful Girls, Van Halen.
My dude, man. We're Van Halen brothers, me and Don.
Got Big Balls, Talk Dirty to Me, Enter Sandman.
These are all great. You know what? The Metallica guys.
Thunderstruck, Sweet Home Alabama, Black Betty. Oh, and here's Bruce from last week. He's checking in with Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap.
Those are all good.
Yeah.
Those are all good. I mean, those are party songs. It is crazy how AC/DC is just about on everybody's list, though. I mean, they are the ultimate party band. If you think about it, if we're looking at it like this for folks, I mean, even for you millennials all the way to some of them younger boomers, I mean, that's AC/DC is, I mean, that's the party. That's a party band, dude. It might be the ultimate.
Like, so upbeat and they're so like energized. So it's just,
yeah,
makes
and
sense.
they're about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I mean, let's be honest.
Isn't that what we're all about?
Yeah, that's true. I probably should have put Wasp on the list. So is it time to meet our VIP one?
It is time. I'm going to hop out and I'm going to bring him on. You ready?
All right. Now, Doug, you know this cat all the way from Circleville. He's our guy, man. Terry Mater, he is today's VIP one. Look at his shirt, Doug. Look at
That's a great shirt there, Mater.
Yeah. I can't see your eyes, Terry. What's up, Mater?
Whoa! Hey, everybody.
Mater, how are you, brother? You good?
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, happy. Hey, Mater, before we get started, before we hear your list, and Doug and I want to hear the list, you do something, and I don't want to say, what are you drinking, man?
No.
Oh, are you drinking the BLOs, aren't you? That's right. He's got his Gypsy Kings koozie. Here's the deal. Before we hear about Terry's top 3 list, Terry does something, and Doug, I don't even know if you know this or not, but Terry, the beekeeping.
Yeah, man, that's insane. I've been watching your videos nonstop.
Your videos are nuts, and Terry is Terry. When have I ever called you Terry? I'm just trying to be professional here, Mater. But Mater is. Are you a beekeeper, Mater? I don't want to say something that you're not. If there's some kind of course you need to take or whatever the hell.
I don't know if it's we keep them or they keep us, but this has really been a really cool venture. I didn't get into it. Go ahead.
No, just tell us about it. I mean, how long have you been doing it?
Yeah, I was really late in life getting into it, and it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. And I mean, look at us now. We're 6 hives deep. We're catching swarms. I mean, here, kitty.
I was
Terry,
watching that video while you're on the ladder, and there's like a huge thing of bees hanging down from the tree.
Right.
And I'm like,
Terry, that's crazy.
Right. So that's the one thing I'm allergic to. And I was like, he's a brave dude getting up there doing all that.
The thing that people don't realize is that when bees swarm like they do, when you guys saw those videos, that's when they are in their least aggressive state. They have nothing to protect, nothing to guard, other than that queen right in the middle. So
before Doug gets into vodka, he is in his least aggressive state as well.
Exactly.
So and Mater, one more B question, and then we're gonna get to your top 3 list. I'm sure Dorsey's losing his mind, but I'm just fascinated. I'm fascinated by this. The murder hornets. And I saw a video, Terry. I saw a video of like honeybees that like swarm and like make it like really hot for them and kill them. Did you see that?
I did. And what they call that is, I don't remember right now. Actually, you know what? It's funny. They call it something funny. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Can I say this?
I hope ready? Not. I'm
in the beekeeping world, they call it balling.
Oh, well, that's all right.
I swear to God, honest. They
that's
generate
good.
heat. The bees surround that queen or that bee,
And they be balling.
Generate heat, and it's called balling because they actually ball in around her, and they will suffocate and cook her basically with heat.
Right,
I'll get you some of that.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Wow, dude.
Instead of stinging, because that would kill them, right?
Yes, exactly. The heat, when they ball like that, they generate heat. They flap their wings, they generate heat, and they basically cook that queen.
I'm kind of turned on, Terry. Hey, Terry, I'm kind of turned on. So let's
don't
get to your.
Tell nobody, but it's getting moist up in here.
Don't say moist. That is weird. We banned that word. So your top. Listen. Oh, this is unfair to Drunk Carl. Scott Torgerson. Like I've ever said Terry, and like I've ever said Scott. Torg, thanks for listening, brother. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
And Torg, if you could respond and let me know if you and Jerry are going to be on the show next week, that would be huge. So let's do your top 3, Terry. Now we're doing party songs. What do you got for us, man? What's number 3?
Well, in at number 3, little Grand Funk Railroad. We're an American band.
That they are.
Is there?
Hey,
go ahead, Terry.
Right here. These guys right here. When my boys come into town and they set it off, that just says, "Hey, we're here. We're taking it. Deal with it."
And you know what? And everybody talks about underrated bands and underappreciated bands.
Exactly.
I swear to God, I'd put Grand Funk at the top of that list, man. Those guys are just they're one of the best. That's awesome. That's a party. I want to come party with you, Terry. Maybe I've done that before. Yeah, we've done that before. Leave those bees outside, though. What do you got, Terry?
What? Did you see that?
I did.
Did he have a bee around him?
All right.
No. Oh, hold on. What is going on? Hold on, Mater.
It's like a queen bee up in here.
That is the queen bee.
It is. It's the franchise, ladies and gentlemen.
Christy, show your face.
Yo.
Show your face, Christy.
Franchise.
She's got her mask on.
That's the first.
It's kind of hot. So what's number 2, Ter?
Number 2, you know I'm a Doors guy.
I know you are.
LA Woman. I'm gonna take a look around and see which way the wind blows.
Yeah, Terry, we've jammed on that before. It's usually in a hotel room, bathroom, and making sure the vent works. But yeah, that's a.
Happy New Year.
Oh, you like the Doors, Doug? Right? I mean, I think that's a given. That's a hot or cold band. Either love them or you hate them, and I'm a huge fan.
Miss Vicky will vouch for it. He's
your guy.
Rish, you're always good for at least one tune on your shit, brother, and I appreciate that.
Well, thank good old Tom. But I was in L.A. last year, and we went to a random bar in Santa Monica, I think it was, and it was super hot. And we just went inside, and I look up, and there was a plaque that said this was the first bar that Jim Morrison had played in California or something like that. It was just kind of really cool that I just happened to look up, and it was a place that he had played back in who knows when, but it was kind of cool.
Wow.
Rando story right there, a little tangent.
No, dude, that's cool, man. And I know, and you do, Doug. I've noticed that Doug plays a lot of Doors in the evening, and that's when you want to play the Doors. I mean, that's when you want it, right?
Dude, don't get me started. Hey, I'm always unhooking the smoke alarms when Rich comes on.
Did you catch that, Doug?
No, I tried to read his lips. I couldn't tell.
He said he always cuts off the smoke alarm when you come on because he knows.
That makes sense. It
does.
Pretty smart.
What's your number? What's Mater's number 1 song?
What is that a shot of?
This is some.
What is going on?
I didn't know we were doing
hot apple pie.
Oh, nice.
Made in the Instant Pot.
Where's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, I see Miss Vicky. What do you guys? What is happening?
Yep, hanging out down here in the 1, 2, 3.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Mater. What's his number 1? Dorsey, save us.
Oh. There it is. There it is.
Which one is it?
Little Back in Black.
AC/DC. It's a party. Everybody's. If you're having a party, Mater, Terry, you've got AC/DC, right?
Yeah, and it's Back in Black. I hit the sack.
I know you've hit the sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Terry Mater. Hi, Miss Vicky. How are you? She's another I'm good. You're a VIP 1 as well, girl. Hey, listen.
Thanks, Art.
Yeah, and let me just say this. Go ahead, Mater. What's happening? Doug, just let it happen. It's organic.
They're colluding.
Oh, hang on. Look at this. Are you kidding?
Sounds like they're going to play a song. Sounds like they're going to play a song. Dorsey, are you watching this?
I'm back.
All right.
He's trying to sell it.
Dorsey's sweating it out.
I'm like in the sauna in here.
Hey, look at this, guys. You know I'm kind of busy, but check this out.
Did he buy that guitar? It still has a tag on it. Look at that. Who signed that? Who signed that?
Todd Suckerman. Yeah,
Oh.
Is it TSO?
It's not TSO.
I think that's the Styx guitar we auctioned off for Red, White, and Q.
The hell?
Yes, and Todd, really one of the best drummers out there. And Jimmy, what's Jimmy doing? Are you guys? What do you? You've got a Styx guitar.
You know I'm kind of busy, but hey, everybody, my good friend Tommy Shaw.
It's not even Jimmy. It's Tommy Shaw. Look at him. Look at him. Man, there's a lot happening out there, fellas.
He's got flashing lights.
There's a lot to take in. Did you win that, mate, or did you bid on that? How did that work?
Thanks to Dorsey. Dorsey talked me right into it.
It was a great purchase. That was a great purchase.
You know what? And I'm glad to help. You know that.
Mater, we're going to cut you loose. I don't know why I would ever say this, but Terry, thank you for being a VIP one. Thank you for listening to QFM. And let me just say this as well, Terry. Thank you for coming to all the events. You just, honestly, man, you personify what that QFM listener is, and we're so appreciative of you and Vicky. And I know Christy hails you as well, and we're just thank you, man. We're very appreciative of what you've done for us over the years, man. All of you.
Keep up that work with the bees too, man. That's important stuff.
Again,
Jesus.
you know, I am
Doug, back off the bee talk, man.
Good stuff, man. We need those bees.
Mind your business.
Thank you, Dorsey.
Thank you, man. Hell yes. Hug a tree, everybody. I'm honored to be considered, and to be here is just and what Christy and Jim have done for us, because y'all know I'm still in the 20th century.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mater doesn't
remind me. I got to go fire up the cotton gin.
Right. Mater, I said something. I asked him if he had Wi-Fi, Doug, and he was like, "Is that like a Kroger brand of Sprite?" He had no idea what the hell I was talking about. But I tell you what, man, we love you, Mater.
All
We
right,
love
Mater.
you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, isn't that great? And they're over at Christy and Jimmy's. I think a lot of those guys. Well, listen. So, Doris, talk to me, Goose. What are we doing here?
Well, it's time to get our friends on Rat Bastard Syndicate. Now, Arch, you want to go ahead and kind of give everyone the rundown here as to how we're doing this week.
So this week we're going to do a pre-recorded. I think that's best for everyone involved. If you caught the beginning of the show, we want to make sure. And Stadium 11 will be back. They will be back. And Doug, this is just kind of new technology to us, and we're just kind of learning as we go. We want to make sure that if a band wants to come on, that we take care of them and we do it the right way. And so we had Rat Bastard pre-record something. Are we going to check in with Keith?
Yeah.
So there he is. Oh my goodness. Hey boys, what's up?
Howdy. Hey!
Howdy.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
We're great. Lenny, your hat looks awesome, brother. It looks awesome. They're on a delay, so let it happen. Watch this.
It's not a hat, it's a dead beaver. It's made of human flesh.
But then it wouldn't make it a beaver, Lenny. I mean, what are you guys?
Now you're on.
Listen, yes, now they're on, and I can hear Missy. It's Missy or Keith's wife on the back there.
Yes.
Hey guys, if you could tell us what we're going to hear, what we're going to experience here with this Rat Bastard clip.
Well, we're going to hear one brand new song.
Okay.
Instrumental. We just put on Spotify as a single. We got, two songs. We have 3 EPs out now. I forget which ones are on. Working on a 4th. Basically, that's it. So, yeah. Made a little montage. Put 3 right in a row. It's pretty cool.
Steve Theotto, Keith Pickens, Lenny James, love you. Jeff Tong, very appreciative of you guys coming on and doing this. Let's jam out. You guys ready to jam out on some Rat Bastard Syndicate?
Yeah, let's do it.
Real quick. Missy's there, right?
Y'all, Missy's there. She's there. Trust me.
Seeing her comment on that Tiger King documentary.
Right? Missy Tong on Tiger King. We might talk about that later. Let's jam, man. Let's jam.
Here we go, guys.
Bastard Syndicate. I mean, Keith, Steve, Leonard, and Jeff. I mean, honest to God, fella. You guys are like the Big Red Machine. You can make an argument for each of you at that position. I mean, that's where we're at with you four. Thank you so much. Any closing comments?
Yeah, just thanks for having us. This is awesome.
We really enjoyed it.
That was
We
great.
can't see live music right now, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, very appreciative. Rat Bastard Syndicate. Look, I know everybody's chomping at the bit to get back out to live shows and stuff. But if people want to check out your music, if people want to follow you, how do they do it? Great question, Archie.
You can follow us on Facebook, Rat Bastard Syndicate on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. We used to have a website, but
It's coming soon.
we'll have a new website soon. It got hijacked. A bunch of rat bastards took it over. The three major social media carriers, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Awesome. And look,
Knock on Steve's door.
yes, don't do that. Don't do that. But I will say this, and I know that the ladies behind the scenes are really big as well, and they do a lot for you guys. So those girls, thank you so much. And I'll say this, Leonard James is one of the best follows on Twitter for those out there. So guys, we hail you, and thank you so much, gentlemen. We'll talk. Rat Bastard Syndicate.
Thank you, guys.
See you guys.
Appreciate it.
You got it.
What's up, Brad?
Right?
I don't know if I'm sweating from the heat in my room or from Rat Bastard Syndicate.
That was good stuff. Love those guys. And Doug Risher, I love you. Thank you so much, man. I hope that was hope you had fun tonight.
Love you long time.
Stop it. Tell Marissa we love her as well. Doug Risher, so 7 to midnight, he's on right after me and Doug, you do a great job. And like everybody said, you play some great tunes there in the evenings, man.
I get the sloppy seconds after you.
Stop it. Doug, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Tell Marissa we love her.
Rock on.
Thanks,
All right,
Doug.
brother. There you go. Good Lord, Dorsey.
And
Right?
then there were two.
Dude, seriously. That was awesome. So let's make sure we thank everybody that we need to. First off, Music Go Round, thank you for being a sponsor. We're so appreciative of what you guys do. And Dorsey, that was a great show. From Terry Mater at Christy and Jimmy's house, our VIP one, Doug Risher closing the night out with Rat Bastard Syndicate. You couldn't ask for a better night. As far as next week's show, I think we're gonna get Torgan Elliott. I think our boys, we gotta nail them. You're kind of the producer, Doris. You gotta snag Torgan Elliott for us next week.
I think we can get them on board for next week.
Yeah, man, that'll really kick it up a notch.
And
for sure.
you and I were talking earlier about all this new music that's coming out and albums that are kind of on hold and things like that. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are familiar with last year's house band, Black Coffee, who changed their name to South of Eden. They got a record floating out there. And we've been in talks with those guys, so we might be able to get a little something with them going on here for next week as well.
Hey guys, come here. I want before we cut loose, the Madness Twins. They've been wanting to get there. They are aspiring broadcasters. Hurry up, guys, before we turn this off.
And they had a birthday too, didn't they?
Come here. Yeah, they did. I've got teenagers. They want to say hi here real quick. It's all right. The other, come here, guys. Pop in this. There we go. A lot of these people watching were there when you guys were born. Pop in there. Madness Jr., hop in. There we go. There's the Madness Twins. All
I'm
right.
older than him.
Get out of here by a minute. So, Dorsey, great show tonight. I know you got your hands full with your two young ones there as well, but I promised the Madness Twins I'd give them some airtime. It was a great one. It was an awesome night, and thanks to everybody who was involved. And maybe so we get Torgan Elliott, South of Eden, fingers crossed. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I got to pour some out for my homies. What do we got to do?
I think that's
So let's
it,
do
man.
this.
So thanks to everyone. One other thing I want to get out
bro.
there. So we figured out finally how to also put this on Qfm96.com. So you can stream it live right on Qfm96.com. If you have friends that don't have Facebook, which we've heard that from a lot of people. Send them to qfm96.com. They can watch the previous episodes, and then every Friday night at 8:30 they could stream the current one as well.
As Wags used to say, that's why we went to the moon. So there you go. So my kids can find it. And like, how long was it? 53 minutes, dude. They've been chomping at the bit. So yes, guys, go upstairs and wrestle. They've got a TV title that they're wrestling for. Dorsey, thank you for everything you do backstage. I appreciate it, brother.
All right, man. Until next week.
So everyone, that's right. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay frosty. Have a good one, gang. We'll talk to you next week.